Hey guys, TV Remote here. I'm back with another video. Sorry I have, sorry I haven't, been making videos for like 2 years because I got murdered by my brother, Shrunky. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been making videos. But anyway, now I'm just going to make a review of a brand new movie. Just came out. It's called Thor, the Alphalpha and the White Falcons. I think, no, I'm just kidding. Thor, the Dark World. Okay. Alright, so the review. Just gonna tell you, spoilers. You've been warned. It's my opinion. I thought this movie, pretty terrible actually. Better than the first one. I can say that. And the reason why I say that it's better than the first one, because the first one was just, I'm just gonna say it was very incomplete. Like, it was just rushed to make just for the events to happen. The second one, I just found like it was awful. I mean, the atmosphere of it was just pretty incredible, but the story and everything is just bad. Basically, what happens is Malekith, who's been asleep for hundreds of years apparently, and as you can tell, I barely watched it. I was just bashing it the whole time, so I might get to miss. But anyway, Malekith, who was played by Christopher Eccleston, was asleep for hundreds of years and wants to take over Asgard. Yeah, take it over, pretty much everything, blah blah blah. Jane Foster, gets infected with the Aether, red stuff. That was in the trailers, and he's going to affect her, so therefore, Thor's gonna save the day, and he's just gonna save her, blah blah blah, and then Thor, Odin wants him to be king, and then Thor needs to stop Malekith, and the only way he can do that is to have his brother Loki, who had a very wonderful performance, to help Thor take down Malekith. Pretty much the plot. Honestly, I felt like Christopher Eccleston as Malekith, he could have had the best performance in the entire movie. But he was screwed over for Tom Hiddleston and Chris Hemsworth and Jane Foster and all those people. I mean, I can see why Tom Hiddleston got a lot of screen time, because he deserves it, and plus, he's a very good actor, and obviously he's the best actor and has the best role in the entire movie, and he deserves much more credit than he already gets, and he deserves to have his own Loki film. He deserves it. Great villain. But I felt like Christopher Eccleston could have done better. But it wasn't his fault. It's just that the producers and the writers and everybody who was in charge, they just, for one, his voice, I couldn't stand it. It's just his voice was terrible. And in the trailers, it sounded like Christopher Eccleston's voice, but for some reason, his voice is different in the movie. Probably because of the Dark Elf. And he's barely in the main. It's so funny that the main villain in the whole film, barely has any screen time. And like nothing happens with Thor and Malekith. I mean, they have a little fight scene. Nothing happens. Nothing just happens. It's just. I was so disappointed. I knew the movie was going to be bad itself. Man, one, it was barely hyped. Barely. Nowhere near as much as Iron Man 3, and look at the box office as of late, and right now it's made about 327 million, not counting today. And Iron Man 3 would have made like $1 billion right now. But just saying, and Iron Man 3 sucked too, by the way. Just saying, it sucked as well. But Thor, I could not take it seriously. It was just bad. I mean, if you are a fan of the comics, you'll hate this movie too. But if you are a true die-hard Marvel fan who only watches the movies, which is like pretty much most of the fans, you'll love this movie. And yeah, I'm just gonna say it right there. So as a guy who reads the comics, I give this like a 4.5, 5 out of 10. I don't know. But if I was like a true die-hard Marvel fan who only watches movies, then this is like a 8.5, 9 out of 10, I would say. So, yeah, and I'm also going to explain the mid-credit scene. Basically what happens is the Aether, what affected Jane Foster in the first place, this girl, Sif, and this other dwarf from the Hobbit, they take it to this man known as the Collector, played by Benicio del Toro. And to be honest, the Collector looks really, really cheesy. Really cheesy, and I cannot take the Collector seriously. I mean, he looks accurate from the comics, but you just cannot take him seriously. And if you watch the movie, you will know. You'll know. Or maybe not if you're stupid. But anyway, and basically, Sif and the dwarf give him this Aether, and it's in a little box thing. And it's also known as a gem. And when the Collector, who collects things, collects that Aether, also the gem, if you don't understand when he says, oh, I got 1 down, 5 to go, what he means is that there are 6 gems that go with this Infinity Gauntlet, which is owned by Thanos, the villain that will probably be in Avengers 3. And what those 6 gems, once all those are in the gauntlet, Thanos is pretty much the most powerful character in the Marvel Universe. Sorry, Marvel fans, Darkseid will destroy Thanos any day. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the mid-credit scene. And then post-credit scene, Jane, Thor. Yeah, so, yeah, overall, I just did not like this movie. And, yeah, so, hope you liked the review. If not, still enjoy it. Bye-bye.